all goes according to plan. I should have hit the button. You guys hearing me? Am I being heard, ladies and gentlemen? Can y'all hear me out there? Let's see if I can actually open chat here. How's it going, everyone? How's it hanging? Just getting chat open. Hope you all are doing well today. Chris is in here. How's it going, Chris? Got Linda, Zenjen. Got all sorts of folks in here. How's it going, everyone? Hope you guys are doing well on this very hot Monday afternoon. It's like 100 degrees out here. It's cooking. Looks very strong on radar. Yeah, the storm we're heading to looks really solid on radar. I'm pretty looking forward to it. Pretty excited. A lot more substantial than I thought we were going to get today. I thought, yeah, we might get a few severe thunderstorm warnings, but I was kind of expecting things to be pretty grungy, maybe kind of an ugly, messy cluster. But we got a nice organized line, which I'm all right with. I'm okay with that. But yeah, how's it going, everyone? Before we get too far rolling, I do want to shout out, we do have a new channel member. I may butcher your name. I think Anna. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. If I'm not, I'm sorry. But Anna, thank you for becoming a cheese curd. I appreciate it. But how's it going, everyone? Good to see you all in here today. We are rocking and rolling on a local Wisconsin storm chase this afternoon. We got some severe thunderstorm warnings just to our west. You're seeing that storm off in the distance there. Kind of tied in the haze right now, but glad you all are doing well today. My work on Freddy's stream made you want to subscribe. I appreciate that. I know a lot of people have found me from working with Freddy. I'm glad to have you guys not only supporting our work on Freddy's channel, but also over here. It's always fun. We got a nice community going, and I'm glad I could be a part of it. But we're rocking and rolling today. We got severe thunderstorm warnings just to our west. We're just going to kind of cruise along with this storm. It's going to be a pretty easy storm chase today. We have a road that we're going to follow that just kind of shoots straight east. I have my big film camera with me. We're going to be trying to shoot these thunderstorms on medium format film. I have my big film camera with me, so we're going to try to shoot these on film for some photos. Not on the digital camera, a big old chonker of a film camera. I haven't gotten a chance to use it on a chase in a while, and I figure there's no better way to use it than with a nice Wisconsin squall line. So hopefully we can get a nice shelf cloud on that thing today. But yeah, that's kind of that's going to be the theme for this chase. We're going to see how many shelf clouds we can get. Hopefully the audio sounds good. Is the audio sounding good, guys? Sounds like you're all hearing me pretty well. I can also turn it up and with a nice. Yeah, it sounds good. We're good. Got Inverted in here. Inverted is one of our OG channel members. Good to see you in here, as indicated by the pink cheese wedge next to him. The pink cheese. That's an indicator of an OG channel member right there. I was worried these storms weren't going to get going until late tonight, but here we are. 6 o'clock and we still got, no, it's 5:30. We still got 3.5 hours of daylight left. We're rocking and rolling. Ready to rumble. Also, before we get too far into the chase today, I also want to thank you guys. I've gotten a lot of messages the past few days on the severe weather coverage that we did on Freddy's channel with the North Dakota tornado outbreak. I know that was a very difficult chase just for the human impact, but I do want to thank you guys for just how respectful you all have been, for understanding why we had to end the stream and just kind of the stuff that went down there. I've gotten a lot of very appreciative messages. Eli has gotten a lot of them. Freddie's got a lot of them. So just kind of speaking on our behalf today, I do want to thank you guys all for the support, the messages from that, because I mean, the human impact, it's hard to see, but that's why we're out here. It's because these storms, as much as we love storm chasing, there is that human side. You know, these storms can mess things up. So when we can help out where we can, and we have a community that's so supportive of when it comes time to help, they're like, go do what you need to do. That's awesome. We really appreciate you guys on that end there. So I just wanted to give a quick thank you to you guys for that, because I've gotten some nice messages the past few days, just kind of, and I wanted to show my appreciation back. It's, your guys' support is the reason we're able to do this. Is this road going? I think we got like 20 miles till our next turn. We're just following this road all the way up to the storm, so you can kind of see some of the rain from we have like other cells that are starting to pop up. I'm sure you can see the updrafts of those in front of us, but that's what we got out there right now. Chris is the only mod in here. Sydney's on vacation. Sydney deserves the vacation. Even though we stream like once a month. Sydney isn't here. How's it going, Sydney? Good to see you. Glad you could pull up to the stream today. Sydney has been summoned. Seen me chase in Wisconsin, your other home. Wisconsin is my home. There's only room for one of us here in Wisconsin. No, I'm just kidding. I'm glad I could be out here to support my fellow Wisconsin folk. Lawnmower intercept up here, getting the grass cut before the storm. I respect it. What are the primary risks for these cells that I'm chasing? I'm going after the big squall line that's working its way through Madison, or like north of Madison right now. That's my target, is that big line of storms up there. And so kind of what I'm expecting for today. Damaging winds on the table, of course. I mean, these storms are severe warned. They're already producing winds of around 60 miles per hour. Maybe some small hail, but what I really want to do, my number one goal, today is like a photography mission for me. I want to get some nice, pretty storm photos, because this storm is moving right through like one of my favorite spots to chase. And it's like the perfect time of year where everything's like nice and bright green, so it'll all contrast against the dark storm super well. So that's my game plan for today, is some pretty storm photos. That's all I want. I just want a nice shelf cloud. I have simple needs. Stimpy's in here. How's it going, Stimpy? Good to see you. Glad you can make it to the stream today. We already got almost 100 people tuned in right now. I appreciate all you guys for stopping by the stream today. Let's see if we can all smash that like button. We're already approaching the 100 like mark. So if we can do that, I think that's going to be a good start for the day. And of course, hitting the subscribe button. Our channel is, this channel is growing pretty fast. I mean, we're just past over 5,000 subscribers, and we're already rocketing through that milestone. We're going to be closing in on 6K here pretty soon. So, appreciate all of you guys for the support. Got Mrs. Solis in here. Good to see you. Representing on the stream today. My goal is to take more of those amazing photos. That is the number one game plan for today. I have my like giant film camera here with me, so we're gonna be shooting those nice high resolution IMAX images. That's the game plan. Got Abby's in here. How's it going, Abby? We got all sorts of folks in here. I'm glad to see so many of you guys pulled up for the stream today. We're gonna get a PDS shelf cloud. That's the game plan. PDS shelf clouds. We got the turtle emojis too. Unfortunately, turtle cam is not gonna be available today because I have escaped the studio. I've escaped Freddy's weather dungeon. Today I'm taking the reins on the stream. It's my turn, chat. It's my turn to stream. Yeah, that was a fun chase that I got to go on with Freddy and Eli last week. That was what, last Wednesday, when we had the corn ripper tornado. That was a fun chase. So that was the closest tornado encounter I've had, chat. I've gotten, prior to that, my closest tornado encounter I did with my dad out in Wyoming back in 2023, and we were probably 50 yards from a tornado. It was a pretty weak one. It was just kind of a dusty little swirl out in a field. But that was the last tornado that Freddy, Eli, and I chased. That sets the bar now for my closest tornado encounter yet. We'll see if there's a day where I can get closer, but we were probably, what, 10 feet from that tornado? I mean, I could have thrown my hat into it. It almost took my hat. So that was a very fun chase. I feel very fortunate that I was able to join on that outing, because that was a fun tornado. That was a very fun tornado. I got to do it with some of my best friends, which made it better. Nothing better than some tornadoes with the boys. Let's go. We got a chase. We do got a chase today. It's chase day. It's time for a Wisconsin shelf cloud. It's time for the monthly Wisconsin shelf cloud. Guys, we got a Dollar Tree intercept. It's a sign. Dollar Tree is always the, or Dollar General is always the thunderstorm magnet. It just gave me, I just wanted to have an excuse to use the roof camera before we get on this storm. I love my little roof camera. Was an awesome chase. It was an awesome chase. It was very, very fun. I mean, that's, not only was that my best tornado encounter, that was my best storm chase that I've been on. So got two W's there. I have also cooking up just a banger YouTube video from that day, because I had my big Sony running, I had my GoPro, I had my 360, and then we also have the footage from Freddy's Sony and Freddy's GoPros. So we got that tornado covered from all angles. Even though it was kind of a little noodle, very brief, we were able to get nice up close to it, so those cameras had some really nice shots. So cooking up a banger of a YouTube video that will be out here hopefully at some point in July is the game plan. Had the best view of the left side of the ravioli. Oh yeah, Freddy's Rav needs some work. That window is it's a little, can't see out too well. Can't see out Freddy's back driver's side passenger window. It's a little blocked. I have a souvenir from that chase. I have a piece of glass from Freddy's window in my backpack. I found it on my as I was unpacking the other day. It's like, how did a piece of glass get in my backpack? So I have some shrapnel from the Dickens tornado. I wasn't even there, and somehow that tornado found its way home with me. Stimpy, you're heading out. All right, I appreciate it. It was good to see you in here, Stimpy. Appreciate you stopping by. Maybe we'll see you on the stream later. I mean, I'm going to try to follow this thing for as long as I can, so we could be streaming till like 11 o'clock tonight. Mainly because the storm is heading towards Janesville, and I want to end my chase in Janesville because there's a Cane's down there, and I really want Cane's. I think it's the left lane that ends up here. Yeah, it is. Never mind. I thought this lane ended. But I really want Cane's, and this storm is heading towards Janesville. So I'm like, if there's a Cane's in Janesville and this storm is heading there, I'm just going to follow the storm to Janesville. Then we can get some Cane's on the way home. I'm a simple man with simple needs. I just need my box combo. We are approaching this storm. We're closing in. We'll see how well the Starlink holds up, but man, it's got a nice look on radar. I mean, that's a classic Bow Echo look on the radar there. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing is putting down 70 mile per hour winds right now. It's warned for 60. We had another severe thunderstorm that went through earlier this morning in Wisconsin. That storm was producing gusts near 70. I wouldn't be surprised if this one gets here. Editing your Morton video, must ask what editing software I use. I use a few different softwares to make my videos. The like editing software I use to put everything together is Premiere Pro. For my graphics and whatnot, I use Photoshop, a little bit of DaVinci Resolve here and there, not super often, and Blender. I use Blender a lot for like my 3D renders with my little plug here, but my I just released a video on the Peshtigo wildfire that you guys should watch after the chase here, and that was made primarily using Blender. There were a few live action bits here and there, but a good chunk of the time I spent for that video was within Blender rendering things. So use a couple different softwares. Those are the main ones: Photoshop, Adobe Premiere Pro, a little bit of DaVinci Resolve here and there, and Blender. Those are my the softwares that I use. Got Cactus in here. How's it going, Cactus? Good to see you. Planning your chases based on food. Love it. That's how I roll. I was like, earlier today, I was like, I could get Culver's, but I mean, if this thing's heading towards Janesville and there's a Cane's down there, I might just have to get Cane's. And I mean, I absolutely love Cane's, so I'm not complaining. I'm just trying to find a spot now where we can set up for this storm. We got some folks tuned in from Sun Prairie, Lone Wolf Nation. Good to see you. Sydney's getting nervous flying. Chris said you're heading out on vacation today. Is that right, Sydney? You got a flight coming up? Better bring lady some Cane's. I will bring some Cane's home, don't worry. I'll bring 2 boxes of Cane's back. I'll have one for me, and I'll have a spare. Man, we got almost 200 people tuned in right now. I appreciate all you guys for stopping by the stream today. Hopefully you all are staying weather aware, because this is a pretty good storm that's working its way on through. We'll see what we get here. I'm hoping we get a nice shelf cloud. We may just have to kind of move around with this thing a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see what we get. I'm going to find somewhere up here where we can stop and just kind of wait, because this storm's heading right our way. I mean, as much as I'd love to keep getting in there, I feel like the storm just still needs some time, and also I need time to get my film camera set up. So I have to load the film and everything, which takes a moment. So I may find like a farm road or something up here where we just stop and wait for this storm to come to us. Let's find a road. Google Maps, guide me Google. There's a right we can take up here. We'll head up. Actually, we're gonna get down one more. There's like a farm up here I'm gonna stop at. Or should I take this road? We'll go up this road just because it's a little bit faster. It's like a main road. And I mean, they both go to the same spot, so it's not like I'm missing out on much. Also, I think that other road that I was looking at goes through like a valley. I want to try to get up on one of these hills so we have a nice view. I think we'll have a good shot at getting something like that on this road. Take this one. Take this road up to the storm, if this minivan will speed up. We got 20 gifted memberships from Cactus. I appreciate you, Cactus. We got to spam up the W's. Spam them up. Spam them up for Cactus. You all know the drill. Cactus, the legend, coming in hot today. And with the 7 months of membership. I appreciate you, Cactus. Yeah, welcome in new channel members. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate Cactus for gifting them. Appreciate all y'all. You guys are the reason I can get out here. Gotta spam up the W's for Cactus. I want to see them W's. I want to see the chat loaded with W's. There they go. The W's are coming in. Freddie's in here. How's it going, Freddie? Freddie, I was just telling him we got a banger YouTube video on the way from our Illinois noodle. Yeah. Oh, stopping up here with the trains would be so. I'm gonna find somewhere to pull off up here because I mean this is such a good view. We're right up on this hill. I wonder if I can pull down there. Can I get down there? Oh, yes I can. Okay, I'm gonna turn around and go down there. We'll use that like pull in. I'm gonna pull off by this farm and just like spin myself around, and we're gonna head in by that like transformer station by the train tracks here. Let me like pull off. Uh-oh. Starting the chase near a cemetery. Hopefully that's not an omen. But I do want to get turned around and like get towards that pull off there because it's such a good spot. This video is gonna cook. Yes, it is. I was talking with Will last night. He was helping me cook up a thumbnail. So I got some thumbnail and title ideas that are brewing. I have the video all written. I just have to record it and put it together. I want to give it time. I don't want to rush it. I want to give the video the time it needs to become the proper banger potential that it has. So we're gonna stop like down in here by this like power station, and hopefully we don't get some weird look by some security person that's like, what the hell are you doing down here? This is where Freddy gets his lightning powers. He starts his chases down here. I just want to like turn around. Can I turn around so I can like go up that bluff? Actually, we'll just go down here. There we go. There we go. That's a good shot. Right in here. We'll just wait for the storm here. Is CJ chasing today? CJ is not chasing today, I don't think. I didn't hear that he was chasing today. I wouldn't be surprised if he's gonna like try to get some photos of this thing, but I do not think he's live this afternoon. But yeah, we got over 200 people tuned in right now. Appreciate you guys. It's Freddie and Eli's charging station. Yes, it is. All right, I'm gonna get the film camera all set up. Do you guys want to see the film camera loading process? As I get that dialed in, I can spin the camera around here, and hopefully you guys can see my. Actually, I'll switch it to the phone here. Give me a second. We're gonna switch the feed over to the phone, and then we'll get the. Oh, what was that? Okay, bit strange. And then you guys can watch as I get the film camera all set up. I'm also gonna have to code yellow here at some point. I'm. If all goes according to plan, we should be live on the phone right now. I'm seeing that it's connected. So I'm taking my word for it that the phone is working. I can also check it on my other phone. I got two phones. One for the storm and one for Radar Omega GPS. Let me pull up my channel here and just make sure that things are cooking. That the phone is properly connected here. The phone is connected, ladies and gentlemen. The phone is working. Did Cactus just send more memberships? Cactus, you absolute legend. You are the legend, Cactus. I appreciate you. We gotta spam up the W's. W's for Cactus. But yeah, just watching for the storm to get here. I already see the shelf clouds, so this is the fun part where we get our film in the camera. This is where the fun begins here. But yeah, this is the film camera I'm shooting today. Very small, very practical. So we're gonna try to get a nice shelf cloud photo on that. That's my goal for this afternoon. This is a photography mission today. I mean, worst case scenario, if we can't get any photos here either, we can always just move down the road and keep up with it. See if I can actually like get the film out of this roll here. Alright, step one, unroll the film. Done. And not have it like explode everywhere and then I have light leaks to deal with. Because that's happened before. Step two, put your film in this thing, and make sure it's facing the right way. You guys are getting a crash course on film photography. And then we take this tab here, pull it across, and then goes into the take-up spool. This is how you guys run a film camera, in case you're wondering. It's like my favorite camera that I have. It's such a fun little thing to use. And I actually got it on the first try. Usually it takes a few tries for the take-up spool to actually grab it. I might have spoken too soon, guys. Take-up spool is not grabbing. There we go. It's gonna roll. Yep, it's rolling. All right. Film is working. Then you match up the arrows so you know what frame you're on, and then you just throw it back in here and close it on up, like so. Like so. It's all closed up. Throw the film back on the camera. Throw the film back on the camera. Close it, and advance to frame 1. It's hard to tell because we have this big viewfinder on it, but we are advancing. We're advancing. Hard to see, but under here it says 1. There's a frame. We're on frame 1 right now, and we're gonna switch you guys back. All right. Film photography is like my favorite thing. One of my favorite things. I have a lot of favorite things, but film photography is way up there. I'm gonna have to take down chat just so I can like see my light meter, make sure it's all working. Charlie and the Storm Society merch. I gotta represent with the lock-in hat. Yeah, you guys can see that shelf cloud starting to work its way on in from down there. I'm really liking this shot we have here with those power lines. I'm gonna get a tripod out, get this camera ready, and we'll be cooking. Let me open up the back of my car. I'm also gonna run these cameras in here, because might as well. Put it on auto. There we go. Yeah, that's a nice looking shelf cloud too. It's a pretty one. We picked a good storm to bring the film camera with. That's a nice looking shelf cloud there. Leave it off the leave it on the tripod. We are good. camera's all set up. I'm just kind of waiting for that storm to get here now. But appreciate you guys. Appreciate all of you. Sorry, I was stopped out of the car there for a camera setup. But I can actually turn the car here so you guys can like see what I'm shooting a bit better. I'm sure it's gonna beep at me because I have my trunk open, but oh well. So that's where the film camera is gonna be sitting. Just kind of waiting for the storm to get here right now. And while we're doing that, I'm gonna take a code yellow because I need one. I ran away. We got Mr. McKinney in here, Mr. Papa John. In his chat yesterday, I said I would griddy if I'm live today, so I'm gonna have to griddy here in front of the shelf cloud, I think. But it's not quite here yet. I'm just kind of waiting for it. Do I think Waukesha will get any rain? I do think Waukesha is gonna get rained on tonight. We are in the severe thunderstorm warning right now. This storm is just ripping. It's warned for 60. On the plus side, though, we have a nice road that we can use to get back in front of it. We just have to go back to that road that we went down. I'm gonna plug in Horicon or Hustisford for our next route. And I also want to try to take like a highway or something just so we're avoiding downtown Columbus. So we're not getting stuck in there. Oh well. All right, chat, I'm gonna code yellow here. Plug your ears. Really good. That's a really impressive shelf. That's a PDS shelf right there. PDS shelf cloud. Yes, we are in the severe thunderstorm warning box now. Things tracking right at us. We have 300 people in here right now. Appreciate all you guys. Y'all better hit the like and subscribe button because I mean we got a nice view of this storm. This is a good way to spend your Monday. I might bring out the Sony too. I'm gonna set up my my big Sony as well. Whose birthday is it? It's Bill's birthday. Happy birthday, Bill. Hopefully we're getting you a nice birthday thunderstorm right now. I mean, we're right in front of this thing. We're just waiting for it to track closer. Just waiting right now. It's just a waiting game, waiting for the storm to get here. Then from there, we're just gonna kind of shoot east and follow in front of it. And this is it's a pretty storm. I do want to set up the Sony to get some photos on there. I'm also gonna have to get a shelfie with the lock-in hat. It's gonna be required. .70-mile-per-hour wind gust reported. That does not surprise me. This storm looks like it's going to be a big wind bag. We're right at the tip of the elbow. of the bow echo. You can see on radar it has that big like curve, and we are right where that elbow is kind of punching out. So this is where the strongest winds are going to be. Throw the Sony on a tripod here just so we have some nice video from outside the car. But yeah, nice shelf cloud. This is a PDS shelf cloud right here. PDS shelf. Shelf intercept is imminent. We just got to be cognizant that we like move out of the way before it runs us over. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to get back in front of it. I think it's going to be time now to start snapping photos though. Ryan Scholl is in here. Sigma Storm Chaser. That's my official title. Dr. Sigma Bourdo. Alright guys, I'm going to start snapping some photos on the film camera, and then it's going to be time for us to get moving. Two photos down, 2 photos have been taken on the film camera. Got 8 more. Let's get moving. my shelfie. We're gonna load up and roll. Load up and roll out. Tripod in. We get this other camera in. We got Alrighty, chat, we're gonna get moving. Time to move. Close our door. Time to go. Time to get back in front of this thing. See how we do. Alrighty. Get back on. Got 2 nice photos on the phone. We're gonna start moving. Time to start moving, chat. Time to start moving. We also got a super chat here from Ryan. Appreciate you, Ryan. Glad you could be in here today. Glad you could be along for the shelf cloud intercept, but we're gonna get back in front of this storm. Gonna get back in front of it. We got almost 500 people tuned in right now. Be sure to smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely obliterate the like button. Switch to our roof camera so you guys can see what's going on behind us here. We're just getting back in front of this thing. Alright, chat. I'm going to have to walk in on road. That's the whole reason I'm out here today, is because I wanted to use the film camera. I needed a chase where we could use the film camera. So I've been dying to do that forever. Check the stop sign. I'm coming. Left, right, we're good. We're good. Let's go. Time to cook. Time to cook east. Hopefully that fixed the robo issue. Just resetting the audio. Give it a second to come back through again. Yeah, we just gotta cook east. Gotta get back out in front of it. All right. Sounds like the robot issue is fixed. Yeah, we just gotta cook. Just gotta cook, chat. Just gotta cook. Gotta get in front of it. Gotta go. Oh man, there's almost 500 of you tuned in right now. If you guys are liking this stream, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Appreciate all you guys. Yeah, that was AI generated Charlie. That was not real Charlie. That was the AI version of me. Someone got pulled over. Bad time to get pulled over up here. Big old storm moving in. Big chonker of a storm. Big chonker of a thunderstorm. Yeah, it really pretty shelf cloud. I mean, we're like right under it. Right under it. Right in its mouth. Right in the mouth of the whale. Start recording on the dome, too. Yeah. Apologies if there's like connection issues. Connection out here is not the greatest. I do have my boost and my Starlink running, so hopefully that helps, but there's going to be times where the connection kind of comes and goes, especially out here in the middle of nowhere, Wisconsin. But yeah, once we get out past Columbus, we'll be able to just cruise out in front of the storm, because there's nothing better. There is nothing out there. Jordan's in here. I'll show you a chonker. Appreciate you, Jordan. Alright guys, we're coming through Columbus, Wisconsin right now. So you folks in the Columbus area, heads up. Because this storm is kind of following me. It's hot on my tail. When I'm coming through your town, there's a reason for it. And the reason is right behind me right now. We got a big, mean, severe thunderstorm working its way on through. So, not expecting too much of a tornado risk, but damaging winds, maybe a little hail, yeah, that's on the table. That is definitely on the table. I mean, we are right at the elbow of that bow echo. So we just gotta get through town. Just want to get through town here. And we got a yellow. That's awesome. I might hop on the bypass so I can get around a bit faster. Of course, when I'm trying to get out in front of a storm, I get a yellow light. That's just my luck. So we may get eaten. We might get eaten by the storm here. I still think it's gonna be faster if we just try to get through town. But here come the winds. Starting to get some of the winds in here. See those the rain curtains in front of us. That's our storm. We're about to get eaten. About to get eaten by the storm, chat. Gonna see if I can cook through it. Man, these rain curtains are like wrapping. I got that. Maybe not. These rain curtains are like wrapping around us. Check out those rain curtains going up there. It's like this little cell that's getting pulled into this thing. Real windy. Real windy. Keeping an eye out for any like areas of circulation up here, because these rain curtains are like wrapping from right to left. I got my eyes peeled. I'm not seeing anything, but all sorts of stuff. Here we go. Now we're getting into something here. Now we're getting into something. winds are just ripping through here. Holy cow. I mean, look at that in front of us. Try to cook in front of it here. Got debris blowing across the road here. Like got a box or something. Trash cans getting knocked down. Hopefully robo mode is fixed. In front of us. Yeah, we're good. All right, we're gonna try to cook in front of this storm. Try to get back out in front of it. We're finally getting out of town here. I think we can finally pick up the pace. We're right in something here. Right in something. Let's pick up the pace here. And of course, there's a construction crew slowing me down. Come on. Come on, dude. Get out of my way. Please, move off to the side. There's something. Oh, what a bad spot for this person to stop. I just want to keep moving. Come on. Gotta go. We're getting enveloped in the front end of this thing. I just want to keep moving. I just want to keep moving. Just want to keep moving. That's all I want to do. And these people are taking their sweet time. Come on, let me get. Let me get through here. Got some small hail too. I can hear the little stones dinking. Now the winds are going back to the left, so there's something up here. But I can't get through because these cars are slowing down. Come on, guys. There's something going on up here. Something's going on. I can't pass on a hill. I just need these guys to keep moving. Of course, I'd have to get stuck behind a construction truck. Just my luck. Alright, I want to get out in front of the storm. I want to see what's happening. We had like this weird circulation near Columbus. I didn't see anything down. I had my eye out for any like areas of like concentrated rotation over our head. I couldn't see anything, but you saw that there. Those rain curtains were spinning. I mean, they started off in front of us going from right to left, and now we're behind it and they're going left to right. So there was some circulation going on there. We just gotta cook. I just want to get out in front of the storm. Got new cheese curd in here. Appreciate ya. Vitor. I hope I'm saying your name right, but I appreciate you for becoming a channel member. Just gotta cook in front of the storm now. Just gotta get in front of it. All we gotta do. That was weird. That was like a weird area of left to right. It's off to our side now. I don't see anything like on the ground. That was so weird. So strange. So strange. I have my eye out overhead for anything. I don't see anything on radar either. Let's just go relative here. I don't know what that was. Might have just been this storm merger that's going on here. So, oh well. These construction folks are finally moved out of my way, so we can finally go the speed limit. Alright, let's cook. Let's get out in front of the storm again. Get out in front of it. Just gotta get in front of it. That's all we gotta do. All we gotta do here. Just get in front of the storm. good winds at least. We got that weird circulation, and it is windy. And we got a tree branch trying to jump in front of me here. All sorts of leaves and whatnot falling. The storm is pushing me around. Gotta stay on this road forever. Gotta stay on this road and we'll get back in front of it. See anything out there? Doesn't seem like it's spinning like it was before. It's more turned into a surge. So all these winds are getting pushed out in front of this thing. It's more surging. That was so weird though. We definitely had some type of circulation. Didn't see anything like consolidate on the ground, but always something. Always something. Let's get out in front of this storm. Let's see what our roof camera's seeing. Anything going on? See, we're like following these winds through here. If I switch back to the dash cam, we're following the winds. They're like flowing up forward, flowing with us. I'm sure we're gonna get a good gust once we punch out from below this like ridge. Alright, we'll go in. So strange. What a weird storm. Never seen that happen before. In here. How's it going, Leslie? Good to see you. Emerging cells can sometimes spin something up. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. There was that little cell like out in front of this squall. I think it just got enveloped by this thing, so that's why we had the wind direction just going the winds going the different direction. But I think that's what happened there. We had that one cell that was kind of looping in from south to north, bringing that right to left motion, and then we finally came up to like the main outflow of the squall, which is why we had the left to right. But we're getting out in front of it again. The storm is moving, what, 30 miles per hour, and we are going a nice 60. So we're good. Are good. On the plus side, the rain is helping to clean off the car. And my car was pretty dirty because it's been parked outside for the past ever. Almost looks like a mothership starting to form. Yeah, I want to get out in front of it again to see the structure. It had nice structure when we were in front of it. Had a nice look. And I'm sure if I go to the roof camera here, you guys can, it's going to be off to this side. It's going to be off over here. There's the shelf. There's the shelf cloud. We're below the shelf right now. And we got some gustnados starting to get going. Little dirt whirls in front of us. A lot of dust getting kicked up. A lot of dust. There was no elf on this shelf, unfortunately. No elf, not this time. We got 600 people tuned in right now. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. If you are, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Helps out the channel. Helps me be able to get out here more often. So appreciate all you guys for tuning in. We're finally starting to get out in front of it again. Gusnado intercept. We did intercept a little Gusnado there. And we got a nice shelf cloud. Nice shelf cloud out there. Very nice. I don't know. I want to say one roll of, there's 10, I want to say, I think a roll of film is like $10 for one roll. I think that's what the cost is. So I'm getting, each photo from this camera cost me about $1. Which I'm more than okay with it for special occasions, for something fun to use here and there. I'm down for that. What's it looking like behind us? I'm sure if I pan the camera up. There's the shelf. We're right under it. Right under the shelf cloud. Right beneath the shelf cloud there. Got to cook out in front of this thing again. Got a big severe thunderstorm warning now too. For 60-mile-per-hour winds. Man, look at it out there. To our left. Pretty cool looking. Very pretty storm. Very, very pretty. I'm almost wondering if we make a very quick pit stop to get a photo on the film camera and then continue on our way. But I'm going to get out in front of this storm a bit more before we do that. Before we do anything of those sorts. For those of you film folks in here who like film photography, I'm shooting the 120 format, so medium format. So the film rolls are a little bit more expensive, but they're much larger in size. So you have a much larger, higher resolution image. That's why I went with medium format. It's just because you get those giant images out of it. And I mean, shooting those really crystal clear, high resolution photos on stuff like this it's a lot of fun. Yeah. Here's the shelf. PDS shelf cloud. A very windy shelf cloud. Do I develop them myself? Nah. The dark room out in California, that's the lab that I use. I mail it to them. That's the lab that I recommend for any of you folks trying to get into film photography is the dark room. It's a developing lab out in California. They'll develop your film and scan it, so you get emailed like digital copies of the photo. But it's got like a weird mezzo thing getting going here. It's It's got like, you guys see that? There's like a little area of spin going on out there. Pretty funky. Not really seeing anything like rapidly rotating, but interesting to see. That's for sure. We're gonna kind of mosey up into it here and then go east again. Got this like funky little area of spin. Funky little spin here. Switch back to our dash cam so you guys can see it. I don't really see it spinning up there. Not a whole lot, like nothing screaming tornado evident or tornado imminent, but something to watch. These like QLCS tornadoes, they can like sneak up on you. So I have my eye on it. Definitely seeing some like broad motion up there, but it's nothing super defined. Whatever it's doing, it's gonna be pretty close to us. So gonna be watching it. Gonna be watching it for sure. Gotta keep watching it. You never know. You never know when one of these storms might try to catch you by surprise. Wow, it's right to our left. It's like right up there. It's definitely spinning. Definitely spinning. Don't see any like funnel cloud, but it's definitely spinning up there. Definitely got a little spin to it. It's kind of surging more outflowy now. I think the outflow caught up with it, but little vortex, little mezzo, very brief mezzo. Oh, there's Logan. Hi, Logan. I think that's Logan. Looks like Logan. Yeah, the outflow caught up with it. That's just surging now. Just surging outflow. Got a super chat here. Anna, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right for the film fund. I appreciate that. And Vitor with the 5 gifted memberships. We got to spam up W's for both of those legends. Appreciate you guys. Sorry it took me a second to see your guys' super chats there. I was watching this like little area of spin that we got going, but appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. You guys are awesome. You guys are the best. You all are the reason that I can get out here. Starlink's been pretty locked in for this chase, which is nice. Is this a supercell? No, this is a squall line is what we're chasing today. We got a big squall line working its way on through. Big old squall line. Big squall. At some point, I do want to stop and get another photo on the film camera, though. Eventually. If we can find like a clear area to pull off up here, I'm game for that. Because I have all the settings locked in, I just have to take the photo. Little circulation, little baby area of spin up there. It's pretty disorganized though. Very, very disorganized at the moment. That shelf cloud is cooking. PDS shelf. You guys hear us screaming shelf cloud? This is a textbook shelf cloud right here. This is what I think when I hear shelf cloud. It looks like the storm is also starting to lose steam a little bit. I'm almost wondering if we go south and try to get like another angle on this storm. Because that southern end of the storm is going to be moving a bit slower. So it'll be easier to keep up with. Who knows? I may drop south at some point towards Oconomowoc or something like that. Just because I can. Alright. I really like the farmland out here. I really want to get a photo of the film on the film camera out here. So at some point I want to stop. At some point we got to stop and take a photo. Just a brief pit stop. Maybe like the next good farm road we find. Stop that. Oh, I should have stopped there at the windmill. Oh, that would have been a good photo. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. There'll be other photo opportunities up here. Turn the camera the wrong way. I want to pan it this side. Wrong way, camera. What's it looking like behind us? I haven't looked behind us in a while. Ooh, that's pretty. That's pretty back there. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this chase. Hopefully you're enjoying the shelf. And hopefully if you're in Wisconsin, you're more weather aware that there's a chonker of a thunderstorm working its way on through. Stop up here and get a photo on the road leading towards the storm. That would look cool. Yeah, let's do that. We'll get past this town first. Get through town here. Dark and windy in Horicon. I think I'm just south of Horicon right now. I'm right near Juneau. We were chasing around here in May this past year. The Wisconsin tornado extravaganza. You know, these like all these little tornadoes everywhere. Well, not really little, but we had tornadoes. Quite a few of them. Love the roof camera. Do they make image stabilizing mounts? There are some that you can get that have like an image stabilizer built in. Fun fact, the camera I have on my roof is a webcam. It's just a USB webcam that happens to be attached to a motor that can turn around. So my roof camera setup is not super fancy, but it gets the job done. But there are like proper roof camera setups that you can get that are like image stabilized and all that. I know Brandon Kopic has a really nice one. So they exist, they're out there. My roof camera is not the greatest thing in the world, but gets the job done. Gets the job done for sure. There's that shelf. I feel like we're finally back out in front of the storm where I can find somewhere to stop briefly and get some photos. So we'll find somewhere for a little bit where we can like pull over for maybe a minute or two, get some photos, then get back on the move. It is a pretty storm. Kind of blurry. Yeah, that's just from the road. as we move around, the camera like vibrates, so that's why it's a little blurry. Not a whole lot I can do about it. Yeah, there is no tornado with this storm. No tornadoes. Did I get the motor, or did it come with the camera? It came with the camera. So the camera I'm using is an OBSBot Tiny. They're like little motorized cameras that can like pan and tilt. So I got one of those, and you can also program it with a Stream Deck. So I have a Stream Deck up here that has all the positions for the camera pre-programmed. So I don't even have to look at what I'm doing. So I can focus on the road, and all I have to do is hit one of these buttons off to my side, and it'll turn the camera. That's how I did my roof cam. Find somewhere to pull off up here and get some photos, because that is a very nice shot. Switch the camera so it's facing straight back again. I want to find like a road. I want to find a road that we can get off on really quickly. That road has too many trees. We'll find somewhere. Maybe we head up to Horicon Marsh. Where am I currently? I'm near Juneau, Wisconsin right now. Tire pressure sensor fault. That's funky. Unless we have a flat. Doesn't feel like it though. Tires feel fine. I would have felt it by now. Set. I think it's just the sensor is messed up. Once we stop, we'll take a look. If I have a flat tire, then that's going to be the end of the day. It's going to be the end of the day, and I'll be driving home on a donut. Don't think we have a flat though. Like 90% sure we do not have a flat. We are good. Batteries go bad and tire sensors, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Just a bad sensor. I'm not too concerned about the tire sensors. This car has 200,000 miles on it. They were going to go out eventually. Those tire sensors do not last forever. But man, this storm looks so pretty. Look at that. I mean, that's what I was hoping for today, is a nice shelf cloud like that. I mean, we're going to have to find somewhere. I'm going to have to lock in on the roads here and find somewhere for us to stop. I think there's a road up here we can get off on. I think we got a road. We can stop and watch for a little bit. We'll take a look at it. Take a look. Because I still have 8 photos on that film camera. I want to use all 10 of them. Still got 8 photos left. I've only used 2. Here's the road up here. It looks like a pretty good road. Looks like a good road. So we'll take this. Take this and see where we end up here. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a good view right here. Kind of goes out into a field. Oh yeah, we got this. This is a good shot. We'll let these cars go by and we'll be good. But it does not want to cook around me for some reason. Yeah, we'll pull off like right here. Wow, look at that. Look at that in front of us. I'm gonna use the film camera on this. Wow. We're gonna have to get the film camera out on that because that's really cool. This is a film-worthy photo right here. I'll be right back, chat. With the settings we have, we are good. Right. Where are we at? F8? F8, 1/60th of a second. Yeah, we're solid. This is going to be a great photo. If my camera doesn't fog up on me. Glasses off so I can see it. Alrighty, ladies and gents, we are on photo number 7. Just got out and just snapped a bunch of photos on the film camera. I think they're going to turn out pretty good. I'm pretty excited about them. I feel like I got a great composition here. Let's keep moving. Let's keep on going. Oh, man, I can turn off the AC. AC is blasting. I stepped out of the car and all my lenses and stuff fogged up. I got some good photos on the film camera. Just got some really nice photos. I'm really excited to see these ones because I feel like these were kind of the pinnacle right here. Yeah, this storm is moving east down. What road are we even on? Storm is moving east down Highway 60 in Wisconsin. I'm just going to get spun around here and we can get back and run the storm, but some of the photos I just popped off, I am very excited to see how those turn out. Very, very excited. I just got some really nice shots. Very nice. Composition I had, perfect. Storm looked perfect. Foreground, perfect. So I just gotta hope the film turns out. Oh, look at this in front of us. This like weird noodle scud finger. Got some scud. Scary looking clouds. Scary looking clouds, guys. Very, very harmless yet scary looking clouds. Storm is still severe warned. All the way to the Milwaukee Lakeshore. Goes all the way out there. We are coming into Hartford. I may drop south, actually. I don't know, though. I kind of just want to track with this for a while. I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to stay in front of this thing. Just because it's all starting to fill in with rain. But I'm going to keep trying. Gotta keep trying. Any warnings on this? We do have some severe thunderstorm warnings that extend. We're coming into Hartford right now. We have severe thunderstorm warning extended all the way to the Milwaukee Lakeshore. So this storm is severe warned. We just got some very, very pleased with the photos that we just got on the film camera. I think they are going to be peak. I'm excited to see those once they come back from the lab. So hopefully see them in about a week. Yeah, we're in the whale's mouth right now. Where we're at. We're in the we're below the shelf cloud. We're like behind the shelf cloud. So you have all these like scuddy little tendrils hanging down. We're in the whale's mouth, the turbulence behind the shelf cloud. All right. I just gotta dial in on these roads. I don't know how much longer we're gonna stay in front of the storm just because it's kind of ugly looking now and there's a lot of rain starting to fill and it's not packing so much of that punch. I think we really took advantage of it when it was strong though, which I'm happy about. We really had a nice view of it when it was nice and robust, but I think it's kind of starting to blow itself apart here. But we do have we have 700 people tuned in right now. I appreciate all you guys. If you guys are enjoying the stream so far, be sure to smash the like and subscribe button. Supports the channel so I can get out and do these adventures more. And this is not the end here. We're still early in the Wisconsin storm season. Still got a couple months left of chasing, so we're not done. Still got plenty of severe weather season to go. I'm happy the Starlink is holding up really well. Usually the Starlink struggles a bit under these giant squall lines, but we've been connected pretty much the whole time. There's been a few little moments where it's dipped out, but we've had a nice solid stream here. And the US Cellular has been really helping. Kind of give it the extra leg up. Maybe we drop south. Maybe we try to go south and get in front of this thing again, but I don't really know. This whole storm looks really ugly. Looks very ugly right now. It does not look like the pronounced bow echo we once had. I'm leaning towards just dropping way south and seeing what happens. I might head towards Whitewater. Who knows, maybe Eagle. There are some nice photo spots I know of near Eagle that we could go past. Might check that out. Let's do that. We're gonna start working our way south. I just want to get back in front of the storm a bit more efficiently. I'll drop a pin in Delvin. See where it takes us. See where we wind up. So we're gonna cook south, and try to get in front of it. Because once we get past Hartford, it's all pretty populated out here. We don't get so much of those nice country roads where we can stop and really like enjoy the view. And also with all these towns out here, that is really going to slow us down. So I just want to go south and get where we're more in the country, get to some of the more open areas where we can enjoy the storm a bit better. And also that's where I want to take my photos, is those open fields out there. So that's what we're going to do. If we can ever get past this stop sign. Around the semi, I'm going to. Yeah, we got it. I have to turn up here anyway, so we got it. This lane and all right. Check that out to our left. It's pretty out there. It's a very pretty storm. Sure. Not at all complaining with how this storm looks. It's been very photogenic for us. It's struck some nice poses. But we're going to be taking a right down here and just kind of looping south. Hopefully it doesn't get too tree-lined in here, otherwise the Starlink is really going to struggle. Clouds, Starlink can handle. Trees, not so much. Trees are not the Starlink's strong suit. We're just gonna move through some of these. Go down Bob's road, take a little road trip, visit Bob on his road. Sorry I haven't been reading chat a whole lot either. I've been a zigzag through the countryside. This is pretty. Hopefully we're not in robo mode. I just saw it like glitch there. Sorry, I haven't been. Now we're good. Alright. We're gonna cook south a little ways. I just want to get like way in front of the storm and just see what happens. Yeah, Starlink is selling a little bit. We're moving through the trees. Hopefully Starlink comes back. Just what happens when you take Starlink through the trees. It doesn't get too happy. We're good. We are good. Not a whole lot of rain in there. This whole storm is kind of dissolving. So, I don't know. We'll cook south and see what it's doing. If it looks like it's dying out, may just end the stream. But we still got a ways to go. We still got to get back in front. Got a mouthful there. Still got to get back out in front of this storm. minor tongue twister. Approaching 5,500 subscribers right now. If you guys can smash that like button, we'll be half of the way to 6,000. Very quickly closing in on 6,000 subs. We just gotta stay on this road for a little ways until we get to, what is that, Highway P? Drop south. Drop south. Take a little road trip by the lakes. Or who knows, maybe we end up just getting behind the storm and get some sunset photos back there. I'm not opposed to that. I mean, once you get to like the evening, and this storm isn't producing a whole lot of rain, so what can happen is like you get the angled yellow sunlight in the evening coming in through the backside of the storm, and that lights up the whole storm like a gorgeous orangish pink. That might be on the table. Line getting going near Madison too. That could always be a play. Starting to get in the rain. I will say this is a great way to avoid the summer heat. Our temperature has dropped from 95 degrees to 73. Much cooler out here now that the storm has moved through. Definitely windy still. Still some good wind gusts in here. Probably some like 40 mile per hour gusts in here, 30. We are good. Hopefully that helps with robo mode. gonna go way south and get in front of it. That's the game. Really ugly. It looks like it's growing into more of a cluster rather than a classic bow echo like we had earlier. So, I don't know. I'm going to try to get back out in front of it, but once we get towards Eagle, I'm going to reevaluate. If we're not back out in front of it once we get to Eagle, I'm probably going to end the stream. But Eagle is a good 45 minutes away, so we got a while. We got some time to try to fight to get back in front of this thing. If not, we had a good run with today, this storm. Had a good run with it. Looks like it's more of a cluster. Turn down the picture later. Don't need them flying across so much. The storm looks incredibly mid. Does not look as impressive as it was earlier. It looks like a very ugly cluster of storms rather than a nice defined line. And what my mission for the day is shelf clouds. Hard to get a good shelf cloud out of a messy, ugly cluster of storms. I should have brought some snacks with me. I'm hungry. But we're gaining ground. We're gaining ground on the storm, which makes me slightly more optimistic. But it still just looks messy. It does not look like a nice defined line like we had. My canes, so I am tempted to truck it all the way to Janesville. I'm not opposed to that. What if we do that? Chat, what if we just follow this thing all the way to the Raising Canes in Janesville? What if that's our chase? Chase the storm to our dinner. Because, I mean, the storm is going there. So I can keep getting you storms. And then once we get there, we just wrap things up. I think that's an easy trade. I chase storm and get canes. You guys get to watch. Chat, where's everyone tuned in from? Where are you guys watching from? Where's the audience watching from? Where are you guys from? Gotta know. Put in chat right now. We got 500 of you tuned in. You gotta be watching from somewhere. Gotta be watching from somewhere. plan. We're going to Janesville to the Raising Canes, and that's going to be our chase. This is storm chasing at its finest right now. This is how us chasers actually do things. If I can get cell reception. Raising Canes. Where's Canes, chat? Where's that? And then I'll see where you guys are watching from. Gotta lock in on where I'm headed. Storm there. So by the time we get there, we'll probably be caught back up with the storm, or at least that secondary line will have moved in. Of course, I'm losing connection right as I start reading off for you guys. Hopefully robo mode is fixed. I'm going to go back through and read where you guys are all from again, because we did not have service throughout that whole thing. But we got, let's see, start from the top. We got Janesville, Seattle, Ohio, Illinois, Maine, Texas, Whitewater, North Carolina, Baraboo, Buffalo, New York, Michigan, New Zealand, Wisconsin, St. Louis, Milwaukee, Vancouver, Watertown, Lake Mills, Grafton, Port Washington, Joplin, Missouri, West Coast, Wisconsin. All right. Now, hopefully, robo mode has resolved itself. Hopefully, robo mode is no longer robotic. Culvers for dinner? I am not opposed to Culvers for dinner. I'm like tossing the coin between Canes and Culvers. I don't know. I want to get towards Eagle, and I just want to see what the storm is doing. Because, I mean, if it looks like we're not going to get anything photogenic out of the storm, then I'm ready to call it. I'd rather get a nice photogenic storm that I can show you guys than drive an hour in a rain shower. Oh. Alright, robo mode has been resolved. Yeah. I appreciate all you guys for tuning in. We got all sorts of everyone from everywhere tuned in right now. We're going to cook down to Eagle, and I just want to evaluate down there. If it looks like we're not getting back out in front of the storm, then I'm calling it. 'Cause I don't want to be driving around in just kind of a blobby, ugly rain shower. It's not as entertaining for you guys. I want to get you guys a nice, pretty storm. We also did just pass 5,500 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. We are we just hit 5,000 subscribers this month, and we're already closing in on the 6,000 mark. You guys are insane. You guys are the best. That is what we got. That is the stream today. All right, chat. This storm is very ugly. I give this storm 5 big dooms. Not 5 big booms. 5 big dooms. I also have to keep my promise of griddying on stream. I was told yesterday that I told Mr. Papa John that if I go live today, I would hit the griddy live on stream. And we are streaming today. To wrap up the stream at Eagle. That's what I'm feeling. I think that's a good stopping point for us. That gives us a good 2-hour live stream. And also, this storm is ugly, and I don't feel like fighting to get back in front of it, because it is not doing anything like photogenic. It is just raining forever and ever. We got the storm when it was at its prettiest, though. Did get the storm when it was at its prettiest. I can't let Papa John down. I'm a man of my word. I am a man of my word. I have to hit the griddy live on stream. I have to. It's a requirement. I have to show Papa John who's the true griddy master. He said he could better. He said he could griddy better than Freddy. I think I can griddy better than both of them. So, that may be in our cards here. We may have to hit the griddy. Chat, this is going to become the griddy storm chase. Gotta go to bed, aim here? Alright. I appreciate you tuning in. Glad you could be along for the ride today. A griddy off. Next time I chase with them, me and Freddy and Eli might have a griddy off. Who can hit the best griddy? I don't know if they would do it. I don't know if they'd even do the griddy off, which means I'd win by default, because I'd do it. Alright, chat, we're going through trees. We may enter robo mode. Trees are coming. They're going to eat our Starlink signal. Any chance for Iowa? I believe beer storm warnings in like eastern Iowa right now. I haven't really looked at it. What's a griddy? Griddy is a dance move. I will show you the griddy once it comes time for us to do the griddy. gotta do the griddy. Gotta stay true to my word, guys. I have to. I'd be letting myself down, and I'd be letting you guys down if I did not stay true to my word. And also, I believe, I forgot who posted in the Discord. I think Andy posted. I think it was from Andy. I think that was his name. I might be blundering. I might be blundering here, but it was posted in the Discord. My screenshot saying if I go live today, I will do the griddy. So if I don't, they're gonna come after me. We're gonna go straight. We're gonna go straight. If I don't fulfill my obligations, I'll have to buy him a Papa John's pizza. Yeah, I'll have to. I already gave them 2 blocks of cheese. Freddie has my cheese there right now in Nebraska. That was my gift for being able to come on the storm chase. I repaid them with 2 blocks of Wisconsin cheese. Hit the griddy. I will hit the griddy, Levi. Don't worry. It will happen. The griddy will be hit. Once I cook up to where I want to cook. I feel like Eagle is a good spot where we'll be ahead of the storm so we can see what it's doing, and also now I'm leaning towards the storm looks ugly and I want to stop. Christopher R in here, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. We are making our way towards Eagle, Wisconsin to see if this storm is still worth chasing. Because right now it seems it is not. What type of cheese did I get them? I got them a block of Wisconsin cheddar, and also there's this like white cheddar cranberry infused cheese that I really like, so I got them some of that. Those are my 2 favorite cheeses. I was like, I gotta give the boys the Charlie Bourdo approved cheddar cheese. My number squall line. This storm looks very ugly. I am seeing minimal shelf opportunities in the foreseeable future. Because this whole storm just looks like a big like cluster. It's not like an organized line. It's all just a big cluster of storms, big cluster. If you want a shelf cluster of them, that's not conducive for shelfing, for shelfage. White cheddar cranberry. White cheddar cranberry is like my favorite like cheese to snack on. That and some like wheat thins. You got yourself a good combo there. And it's like prime Wisconsin because leaders in cranberry production. And we got cheese. We got the two most important things. Someone tell you about Glarus? I can take a look at new Glarus for you. Let me just give me a moment here. I don't really need the GPS anymore. I Nothing's severe warned out there at the moment. That's why I don't really want to commit to driving all the way down there right now, is because nothing's like severe warned. It's all just kind of a cluster of rain. So if anything, there also would be a flooding threat too, with all these like storms just training over the same area. So that's what we got for New Glarus this evening. Line of thunderstorms working its way on in with a threat for some strong wind gusts, maybe a few isolated small hailstones. Definitely a flash flooding risk as well, with how much rain we're going to get out there. How about Rhinelander? Rhinelander, you are just getting rain tonight. I believe the rain is already done up there, actually. Yeah, Rhinelander, it looks like just... you guys are done with your rain, it looks like. I think you guys are in the clear for this evening. I can't check the models right now, but just looking at radar, you guys seem good up there in Rhinelander. All clear. Just cloudy skies. I am liking how much the storm has cooled things off. It was like 95 degrees earlier today, and now we are down to a nice cool 71. That is a significant improvement. Very significant improvement. And we're at almost 10,000 viewers in total on this live stream. You guys are insane. You guys are crazy. We've had almost 10,000 people tune in to watch the stream today. That is awesome. I'm very happy that we had so many people along for the ride today. I mean, that brings a smile to my face that so many of you guys want to cruise along for this adventure. And we just got a super chat from Dan. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate it. Got to get some W's. You guys know the drill. Got to spam up the W's for the super chat. Is Platteville going to see flooding? Platteville, yes. You guys are on the board for that flooding risk today. Because, I mean, these storms are training right over you. So you have just this big line of storms that's sitting there. And it's just training over the same area. It's not moving at all. It's stationary. It's a stationary line of storms. I have my eyes set on this weekend. Looks like this weekend the models are showing like this is still a couple days out, so the forecast is going to change around. But I might chase this weekend. It looks like we may have another round of storms working its way on through. Not sure how substantial they're going to be, just because their forecast models and they're 7 days out, so that forecast is going to shift around. But, I mean, if the models hold true with what they're showing, we could have another chase this weekend. Chris is in charge. Charlie, can you roast marshmallows tonight? From Sigma Levi. I don't see why not. Levi, you can exercise your free will and roast marshmallows whenever you feel like. You are your own man, Eli. Or Levi. I'm getting names mixed up now. Levi, you are your own man. You can decide for yourself. Sydney, you are all good. There is no need to apologize. All good. I am also getting bored. The storm is very not stormy. So I may stop soon and go back home. But want to cook down to Eagle, because at least if we stop the stream there, that's a good spot where I know some good photo locations where I can finish up the Freddy's in here. How's it going, Freddy? Freddy has been a cheese stick for the past 7 months. He says, best 7 months of my life. Chat, if you become a cheese stick channel member, you are in for the best couple months of your life. I guarantee it. The cheese stick channel membership is the cure for all problems. Ouch. Freddy, the storm is cooked. I'm getting ready to go to bed. The storm is certified cooked. C-O-O-K-E-D, cooked. It is no longer shelving. This is what's left of the shelf cloud. A gust front. Why'd I kill it? That's just what I do. You see, when I trash talk the storms, they do something. When I trash talk the storms, they tornado. That's what happens when I trash talk a thunderstorm. When I compliment a thunderstorm and say it looks really good, it dies. That's what happens. Freddy and his dad are hitting the road. They're going on an adventure. We have a new channel member from Joy. Appreciate you, Joy. Are the fries in the bag? Fries are definitely in the bag right now. I'm going to be putting the fries in the bag tonight at wherever I decide to get food on my drive home. I might make food at home. We got stuff for BLTs. And we got a super chat from Mrs. Solis. I appreciate it. You did not have to send a super chat. You know you didn't have to, but you guys know the drill with the super chats. You gotta spam up the W's. I want to see those W's flying through chat. Mach 10 through chat with the W's. Fries are soggy and in the bag. This is confirmed. We got rained on. The fries are soggy. Got soggy fries. Sydney is boarding her plane. Plane is being boarded. Sydney is escaping the moderator position. Sydney, putting Freddy in charge of moderating is a dangerous job. We all know what happened last time Freddy was in charge of moderating. Ooh, that's a lot of W's. That is a lot of W's that I'm seeing. A lot of W's. That's what I like to see, though. I like to see all those W's in chat. Yeah, guys, last time we had Freddy. So, putting Freddy in charge is a risky job. Because he might ban everyone just because he can. Do you have any tornadoes? No tornadoes today. But we did have tornadoes last week when I was chasing with Mr. Eli. We had some nice tornadoes. Little noodle tornado. Yeah. Sydney, safe travels. I appreciate you stopping by the stream today. It's always fun to have you as our head moderator. Freddy's about to be driving. Uh-oh. We may have to have... Chris is more than capable. Who wants to be banned? Freddy's gonna ban everyone again. Chat, should I ban Freddy? I think that would be funny if I banned Freddy. Freddy is the ban hammer right now. Don't want to mess with him. Do not want to mess with Mr. Freddy and the ban hammer. Mr. Lightning Rod McKinney. Ban Freddy. Guys, I'm gonna ban Freddy. It's gonna happen. Freddie McKinney has been put in timeout for 1 minute. Freddie McKinney is in timeout, ladies and gentlemen. I zapped him. I sent him to the Shadow Realm. This time Freddie's in the dungeon. That's where I put him. Yeah, Freddie's gonna fire me now that I banned him from my chat. Freddy has been zapped. He's been hit with the ban hammer. Can we spam L Freddy in the chat? Or here, let me do it. Everyone spam L Freddy. There we go. We're all very kind to one another on the Storm Society team. I'm gonna get in trouble when he's out of the dungeon. It's okay, it was funny. That makes it worth it. We're having a mutiny. We're having a mutiny against Freddy right now. The mutiny is happening. I believe his minute of timeout is up. Oh yeah, there it is. Wisconsin cheese sucks. Oh, all right, Freddy. This time you're getting perma-banned. Freddy, I'd like to see Nebraska cheese try better. Those are fighting words. We may have to have a boxing match on our next storm chase, Freddy. Begging to get banned. Freddy, you're on thin ice right now. Very thin ice. Nebraska answers with Runza. I've never had Runza, but just based on the name, I'm assuming that's what you get when you eat it. Freddy is ready for the boxing match. No, Freddy would win. Freddy's been on the health grind. He'd kick my ass. Dude, I'm telling you, the cranberry cheese is the best cheese. There is nothing else like it. It is the greatest cheese ever. Celery cheese is goated. Am I on the health grind? No. Very much not. I sit at a desk all day and go out. I get to see the sun for a whole 5 minutes when Freddy opens the window. Runza equals Hershey squirts. Yep. That's what I assume. I'm not on the health grind. No. I should get on the health grind though. Freddy, you want to be my personal trainer? This way. We're heading into the Kettle Moraine Forest, ladies and gents. So we're going to wrap up the chase today. Down in the nature preserve. We're down in the nature preserve, ladies and gents. Kettle Moraine State Forest. I'll get on the health grind, don't worry. I want to get back into running. I gotta buy running shoes. I was on a little bit of a running kick throughout the winter. I would like go on the treadmill and I'd run like 5 miles like 3 times a week. I fell off. I fell off the running grind. I hike a lot though. I'm a big hiker. I go on a nice hike like 2 or 3 times a week. I'm not talking like something short like 2 miles. I'm talking like a 5-mile grind. This is where I like to take photos, down in here. It's one of my favorite photo spots. Griddy area, yeah, the griddy will be deployed soon, don't worry. We're gonna end the stream with the griddy. You guys better have your screenshots ready, because I'm gonna be griddying across the stream here momentarily. And there's a deer. Look out, bro. There's Bambi. State forest guy behind me was not paying attention. I almost got smacked. Ravioli is on the move. Freddy, did you finally fix your window, or is it still cooked? For those of you guys who missed the stream where I was chasing with Freddy, I had a very awesome view on the rear left window. They have a really great look out that side of the car right now. Get back into running when the heat dies down. Once it's not like 100 degrees out, then I'm gonna start running again. That's gonna be my you guys can hold me to it. Duct tape with a face. The duct tape face fell off. When I was on a phone call with Freddy last night, and he said the face fell off. The duct tape face is cooked. It did not survive the storm chase. All right, guys, we're reaching our griddy location. We're gonna be hitting the griddy here very soon. Griddy is going to be deployed momentarily. We will have it here live on stream. PDS Griddy is imminent because I said I would yesterday. Freddy, you should print out a picture of Eli and put it on the inside of the window. That's what I think. Our Starlink signal's getting eaten right now, but the cellular's got it. Cellular data is locked in right now. Alright, chat, we're gonna pull off up here and end the stream. We're gonna pull off up here and wrap things up for the evening, because this storm is certified cooked with a capital C. C-O-O-K-E-D, cooked. Oh, there's like a parking lot up here that I'll stop at. That'll give us prime griddy positioning. Alright guys, we're gonna wrap up the stream for the evening. Paint a mustache on it. That's the way to go. Whoa. Alrighty guys, we're gonna wrap up the stream here for tonight. There's more stuff later, right? There is another line of storms, but it's just not super organized. It's more just kind of like a training rainmaker. Not really what I want to go after. There's no severe thunderstorm warnings on it. My goal for today was a nice shelf cloud, and we got it. I don't think we're going to get it with this like second round of storms. But I do appreciate all you guys tuning in here. Do appreciate all you guys. We had almost 10,000 people tune into the stream today. That is absolutely awesome. Before I end though, before I wrap up, guys, I gotta stay true to my word. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Gotta stay true to my word, chat. Get your screenshots ready. Here we go. Ladies and gents, the griddy has been deployed. Griddy has been deployed. That was the griddy right there, ladies and gents. I stayed true to my word. I said I was going to do it if we go live today, and we went live. Had to do it. What are we hitting the griddy? Yeah, that's how we roll. That's how we roll around here on the Storm Society here. Alright guys, we're gonna wrap things up for the evening, but I appreciate all you guys for tuning in for today. I appreciate all the likes and subscribes. You guys are awesome. And I'm sure we're gonna be live over on Freddy's channel tomorrow afternoon. It looks like we got a big day of severe weather maybe out there on the Great Plains. So we are gonna be locked in for that. So once again, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in here. Let me get YouTube Studio pulled up so I can actually hit the end stream button, because that would be helpful so that I'm not saying goodbye 5 million times like a true Midwesterner. And also, I'm going to close my door because it is cold. It's too cold outside. But I want to appreciate all you guys for tuning in today. It was awesome to have you all along for the ride. It was a fun storm chase today. I'm probably gonna find somewhere to just burn through these last like 3 film photos, and I will get those photos posted to you at some point in the future. So once again, thank you all for tuning in today. We're gonna be live on Freddy's channel again tomorrow afternoon, locked in for some storms out there. Maybe a noodle somewhere in the farmlands, and we're gonna get her done. It's gonna happen. All right, guys, have a great evening. Thank you once again, and I'll be back again soon.